Okay, whacking. Warrior! I'm the Penske Gamer, and in today's video, I'll be explaining all of the series in NASCAR and their level of professionalism. I hope you enjoy the Cup Series. This is the oldest series in NASCAR. It was basically founded in 1948, and races were originally held on the sandy beaches of Daytona Beach, Florida, where the company began. It is also the highest achievable level in NASCAR, as most of the sport's most famous and popular drivers have raced here. Some drivers in lower levels only get to race here once, or if they're lucky, twice in their career. The most popular moments in the sport also come from here, such as Dale Sr.'s Pass in the Grass or Ross Chastain's Hail Melon. The Cup Series continues to keep fans entertained and curious on how new rules, tracks, and other things will be added. By far, the most anticipated changes have been to the cars, as NASCAR has made 7 different changes to the Cup Series car across its official creation. Unfortunately, with such big changes to things like these comes big costs, meaning the Cup Series kind of depends on how big your pockets are as a team owner. The NASCAR Cup Series Championship is also one of the biggest deals in the sport. Originally held at Homestead, Miami, it is now located at Phoenix Speedway in Arizona, and thousands of people come to watch who will wear the Cup Series crown. The Xfinity Series are the second level of NASCAR, right below the Cup Series. Originally founded in 1982, the title sponsor of the series was originally Busch Beer. Xfinity came along in 2015 to rename it, and it'll be getting a new name in 2026, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Most people do enjoy watching the Xfinity series, yet it really only gains attention when someone does something that nobody likes. It also gains a lot of hate from fans given the fact that the Cup Series drivers are allowed to race here, making it unfair when they win races instead of rookies who are trying to build their way up the NASCAR racing ladder. Unlike the Cup Series, Xfinity uses different cars. Instead of the Camry, Mustang, and Camaro that the Cup Series use, Xfinity uses the Super for Toyota and smaller versions of the Mustang and Camaro. It's also home to one of the best finishes in NASCAR ever, including one of the closest finishes in NASCAR. Most of the drivers you see in the Cup Series today have made their way here to Xfinity, such as Austin Cindric and Riley Herbst. It's no wonder why the series slogan is "Names are made here." The Truck Series. The Truck Series was founded in 1995 under the name Super Truck Series after some demonstration races at the 1994 Daytona 500. If you thought that there were a lot of Cup drivers in Xfinity, the same thing applies to the Truck Series. Most of the times, things go smoothly with them in the mix, but other times, you get the Kyle Busch incident. It is also home to one of the worst crashes in NASCAR history when Geoff Bodine went into the catch fence, tumbled down the front stretch on fire, and was hit by another truck. Luckily, he survived the accident, but this did lead to NASCAR making safety advancements. The Truck Series is also known for racing at special places, such as Canadian Tire in Ontario, Canada, which they unfortunately stopped going to in 2019. The Truck Series also had another track called Eldora Speedway, which is a dirt track in Ohio, and just like Canadian Tire, the last race there was held in 2019. The Cup Series has also raced at Disney World Speedway in 1997, which is now an abandoned racetrack in Disney World, Florida. It has also raced at a track that was literally in the shape of a square, but I can't find any photos of it. Apart from its weird history of racing venues, the Truck Series has gone through a lot of title sponsors, some of the most popular being Craftsman and Camping World. The Truck Series still proves to be a huge stepping stone on the path to NASCAR greatness. Just look at Carson Hocevar if you don't believe me. The Automobile Racing Club of America, or the ARCA series for short, was founded in 1953 for the same reason as Xfinity and Truck, to make a lower level for other drivers to prove themselves worthy of racing in the elite division. Nowadays, it's seen as a feeder series, since it is the fourth level of the NASCAR pyramid. They have raced at NASCAR owned tracks, and still do, but the series wasn't officially owned by NASCAR until 2020, 67 years after its founding. The series has also notably been through multiple title sponsors in the past. It was the ARCA Permatex Supercar Series from 1986 to 1991, the ARCA Huda Supercar Series from 1993 to 1995, the ARCA Bondo Marhide Series from 1996 to 2000, the ARCA Remax series from 2001 until 2009. Then Menards came along to joint sponsor the series in 2010, until Remax dropped out, and from 2011 to February 2019, it was called the ARCA Menards series, which most people are familiar with. It is also quite different from the other series of NASCAR, since they use a different brand of tires, General Tire, while the Big 3 series use Goodyear. The cars are also shaped like the NASCAR Gen 6 car. Whelen Modified Tour. The NASCAR Modified Tour, or the Whelen Modified Tour for commercial purposes, held its first ever race in 1947, 2 years before the Cup Series did. This makes it the oldest NASCAR division, the only open wheel division, and the division with the weirdest looking cars. The races are usually held in the northeast of America, but in 2007 and 2008, they expanded to the Midwest. The series usually races at paved short tracks, but are shown up at large ovals and road courses. Even though the series was founded in 1947, the current format and rules were adapted in 1985. That same year, it was called the Winston Modified Tour and switched sponsorship in 1994, becoming the Featherlight Modified Tour. The current name and title sponsor came in 2005. Whelen also created another racing series that same year, the Whelen Southern Modified Tour, and they held a combined race at Martinsville Speedway. The Weekly Series. The NASCAR Weekly Series, or the Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series for sponsorship reasons, was formed in 1982 as the NASCAR Winston Racing Series. They usually hold races on short tracks and have races in Canada too. They started racing in the North in 2005, in Quebec, Alberta, and Ontario. In 2010, the age limit for the series was reduced from 16 to 14. In 2001, Winston's sponsorship was removed due to the Tobacco Master Settlement Agreement, and they were replaced by vehicle manufacturer Dodge. In 2006, the title sponsor became Whelen Engineering, the same company that sponsors the Modified Tour. They renamed the series in 2007, becoming the NASCAR Whelen All-American Series. In June of 2020, Advanced Auto Parts became the face of the series. The series is the sixth division of the NASCAR pyramid. And fun fact, Josh Berry won the series championship in 2020. The International Series. Because of how popular NASCAR is in other parts of the world, they have racing series that are based outside of the USA. These include the NASCAR Canada Series, the NASCAR Mexico Series, the NASCAR Euro Series, and the NASCAR Brazil Series. These international divisions all make up the seventh division on the NASCAR pyramid. All four of these series are quite different from each other, but their cars all look quite similar, kind of like a late model shape. The Canada Series was founded in 2007, the Mexico Series in 2004, the Euro Series in 2009, and the Brazil Series in 2012, making it the newest of the bunch. The Mexico and Canada series have General Tire as their tire supplier, while the Euro series is supplied by Huzaya, and the Brazil series is supplied by Pirelli, the same tire supplier of Formula One. None of these series have any title sponsors, but some of them did in the past. The Canada series has had their own second division, the NASCAR Pinty series, and it still exists today. The Mexico series, on the other hand, has gone through many different title sponsors. The most recent one was the Peak NASCAR Mexico series from 2018 to 2022. And the Euro series has been sponsored by Whelen Engineering from 2013 to 2024. Some famous drivers have competed in these divisions, such as Tony Stewart, Timmy Hill, and Dave Blaney. ENASCAR. ENASCAR was founded in 2018 by NASCAR themselves, and the goal of this founding was to expand NASCAR's range of racing. The series makes up the eighth and final division on the NASCAR pyramid. eNASCAR has three divisions underneath it: the Coca-Cola iRacing Series, founded in 2010, the College iRacing Series, founded in 2022, and the International Series, which lets people from all over the world compete in a NASCAR-sanctioned iRacing season. eNASCAR also used to own the NASCAR Heat Pro League, but stopped after the Heat franchise came to an end with the release of NASCAR 21 Ignition. They also had the rights of ownership to the eNASCAR iRacing Pro Invitational Series, which was founded during the shutdown of NASCAR during COVID-19. It gave drivers, new and old, something to do while they were away from their real cars. Hey everybody, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or if you learned something new, make sure to like and subscribe and share it with a fellow NASCAR fan who doesn't know some of the stuff in this video. I just wanted to say that there were quite a lot of hiccups making this video, quite literally and metaphorically, but hopefully we'll be able to bounce back and make some more content for you guys to enjoy, and maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the month. So stay strong, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.